Alright, so far we have understood all the important concepts: time value of money, present value, future value, annuities, perpetuity. Okay, now it's time to apply everything, because finance is not just theory, it is about solving the real life problems. Correct? So, first problem is, let us start with the first example, that a parent wants $50,000 after 10 years for their children education. Okay, and the interest rate is 6% per year. Now the question is, how much should they invest today? Right? So this is a future requirement. We know future amount 50,000, time 10-year, rate is 6%. So we are converting future money into the present value. Okay, which concept? That is present value. Got it? When we calculate this, the required investment today is approximately 27,920. Correct? So this means if you invest $27,920 today at 6%, it will grow to $50,000 after 10 years. Okay, so you don't need to full 50,000 today. Okay, now why not save later instead of investing today? The question is, why not save later instead of investing today? Because time is your biggest advantage. I already told. Okay, earlier you invest, less money required. Later you invest, more money required. Got it? Okay, so next problem is, a loan of 2 lakh, interest rate 5%, and time is 30 years. Now the question is, what will be the monthly payment? Here we are not dealing with a single amount. Payment happen every month. So this is annuity. Okay, when we calculate it, you have to pay a fixed amount every month. This is exactly how home loans, car loans, EMIs work in real life. Got it? So the annuity help us to manage regular payments over the time period. You got it? Okay. So next problem is, now let us take one more example, that is, a university want to give 30,000 every year. $30,000 every year forever. And the return rate is 5%. I already told you. Okay. So the concept is, payments are continuous and never ending. So this is perpetuity. What is perpetuity? Okay. The required amount is 6 lakh. So this means if the university invests 6 lakh at 5% return, it can generate 30,000 every year forever. Got it? Yes. Now let us connect all the three problems. That problem is college fund. First one, concept use present value of money. Second one is mortgage, that is used for, and the concept used, that is annuity. Third one is endowment, and used why, which concept used, perpetuity. So the different situation require different tools. Okay, now finance is not about memorizing the formula, it is about understanding the situation, identifying the concept, applying the right logic. Now you can ask, how do I know which concept to use? Correct? You can ask this. So the answer is, single future amount, present value of money, regular payment, annuity method, infinite payments, perpetuity method. Okay. So in this slide, we have applied all the major concepts of time value of money and how this is finance work in the real life. Okay, now let us look at the key takeaways from the entire lecture. All right. So now we have reached the end of this lecture, and before we move forward, let's take a moment to connect everything we have learned. Okay. So because in finance, understanding the big picture is more important than memorizing formulas. Correct. So at the center of everything we study is one simple idea, that is time value of money. That is, money today is more valuable than the same money in the future. Got it? Now we learn present value and the future value, two fundamental tools. The present value is convert future money into today's value and help us to decide how much something is worth today. Correct? Next is future value, show how money grows over time and help us to understand investment growth. Correct? Next is compounding and discounting. So we also understood that compounding moves money forward and discounting brings money backward. So these are just two directions of the same concept, like the same coin, two sides of same two sides of a coin. So the same as the two directions of the same concept. Next is compounding frequency, that we saw that more frequent compounding leads to higher returns. Correct? And that's why effective annual rate is important. Next is our annuities. In annuities we learn annuity is what annuity tells us: regular payment over the time. Example, salary, EMIs, rents, and timing matters here. Okay. And means ordinary annuity, beginning means annuity due. Okay. Next is perpetuity. We also explored perpetuity here. Perpetuity means payment that continues forever. Used in it can be used in stock valuation, endowment funds, like that. Now, these are some formulas by which we can calculate our values or the value of money. Okay, like the future value, present value, annuity value, perpetuity value, and earning value. Okay, so now effective annual rate, that is. Next is, you don't need to memorize all the formulas and everything right now. Okay, but remember the logic. What was that? Money grows future values. Okay, money reduce present value. And if you understand this chapter, you can also understand the investment, loan, business valuation, financial planning. This is not just a topic. Okay, this is a base of finance. That's why it is our first topic or first lecture. So at this point, you can ask yourself, can I now understand what money today is more valuable? Yeah, you can ask the question that why money today is more valuable. Can I identify which concept to use in different situations? Yes, you are on the right track. Okay. Now, let me tell you one important thing. People who understand time value of money make better financial decision in their life because they understand the growth, risk, and value. Got it? I hope you will understand all the concepts. And in the next lecture, we will go deeper into this concept and also solve more questions related to time value of money and also the concepts and the three decisions regarding the finance. Okay, so always remember, finance is not just about the numbers, it is about understanding the value over the time. Okay, so thank you, and I will see you in the next lecture.